Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was Trained by all the Shonen Jump protagonists. This is part 25, and in the last part, Izuku went to the world of Food Wars to be trained by that of Soma and Irina, where he began to learn how to be a chef of world-class level. But he's not that good at it, but even so, he enjoyed his time there as that of a small little vacation. Before, he focused on his training on mastering his other abilities, such as his Zanpakuto, being Yusa. But in realizing that, the reason he can't reach his Bankai is because he's afraid of using Yusa, and Yusa doesn't want him to have an immature Bankai, which could kill him. Which, soon after, he gets tickets to Island, where he decides to invite his first girlfriend, Yu Takayama, or Mount Lady, as many of you may know her as. With them having the time of their life, Izuku meeting his classmates, and also meeting Melissa Shields, the daughter of David Shields, All Might's first sidekick. As they plan on heading to a party, they soon found out that the island is now been captured by villains secretly. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Hearing this from Izuku, Ida was going to ask Midoriya, how do you know that? Saying, I can sense it. Plus, I can tell. Why is it that? Nope, we can't use the elevators. Just as Melissa said, it has there's some attack going on. With then Momo asking, if that's the case, then we need to confirm what you say is true. With soon Izuku saying, if you want, go ahead. As he looks at Kyoka saying, Jiro, can you come with us too? Here, having your quirk would be a good way for us to listen to the situation, what's going on. With soon she's saying, all right, if you say so. With then both Momo and Kyoka hold on to Izuku, as soon he body flickers to the party. Even though to go there, they can also take the elevators. They can also take stairs to the place as well. But using Izuku's speed, it's basically, he gets there in no time. As they soon arrive, they soon see that all of the heroes are being bound, and some are being forced to the ground due to they don't want to aggravate the situation. But soon, Izuku sees that All Might is on the ground as well, bound by the restraints of the security system of Island. Within, they see the ringleader, as he has that of a long brown trench coat and having a mask that looks like it's covered with metal, with points showing his hair, as he has that of a malicious smile, this being Wolfram. Within, he begins explaining that they don't want to cause any more trouble than they need to. All they want is a certain item, and they need David Shields' help to get it. So if anyone plays hero, then lives are going to be at risk. Is that understood? With that, All Might completely is pissed that he's unable to do anything, and seeing one of his closest friends being used as a hostage, alongside all the other innocent people of Island as well. But soon, Jiro, hearing everything, was saying, well, Midoriya, you were completely and utterly right. With Momo completely shocked and seeing the situation, saying, it's almost like we're in the same situation at the USJ. With soon Izuku saying, not entirely. At least back then, I was able to help you guys take care of this. But now, you guys are going to be dragged into the situation entirely. However, I can prevent that as well. But even so, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk too much if innocent lives are at stake. But I don't want to do anything, is waste time not doing anything when we know that we're the only ones that can stop this. Because remember, with soon Momo saying, yeah, not all the other people believe that this is just a lockdown and that the people are just taking care of a bomb. If that's, however, but we're the only ones that know the true situation, and we can't allow these villains to just do whatever they want. But soon, Izuku looks at Momo and realizes that this girl still has quite a bit of confidence. That she isn't that nervous wreck and shot and basically feel like she fell back at the sports festival. She truly thinking as Izuku is thankful that he was able to cheer her up after her fight. As Izuku smiles, saying, "You're completely right. Now that we know the situation, let's go." With soon, Jiro was about to leave as she was about to trip. However, Izuku grabbed her last minute before she could fall and even covered her mouth too. With soon, he basically using one of his hands to make that of a quiet hand sign, with soon she nodding. However, All Might noticed Izuku, within All Might thinking, "Young Midoriya, what are you?" With soon Izuku nodding, as he just has that of a thumbs up, within All Might realizing that, "Young Midoriya, you plan on trying to save everybody alongside me as well." If this is the case, then I think you're the only one alongside young Bakugo that can basically save everyone here. Don't fail. Give it everything you got, young heroes. With that, Izuku could already tell in All Might's eyes that he entrusted him with this task. With soon, they arrived back with the others, as they soon explained the situation, with Mineta saying, "Seriously? So there actually are villains here and they're holding everyone at the party hostage alongside the entirety of the island too?" With then Connor saying, "Seriously? Oh man. First up, I mean, I know we didn't take care of it. I know Midoriya was the one who fought against the villains at the USJ, but still, are we sure we should just let the heroes take care of this? I mean, we have a hero right here," with looking at you, as the blonde-haired pro-heroine couldn't help but say, Hey, I'm on vacation. That means I don't do my job." With soon all of them getting a bit annoyed, except Izuku. With soon she's saying, I'm joking. A pro-heroine is supposed to do their job even off duty as well. Isn't that right, Izuku? With soon, Izuku couldn't help but smile, saying, "Yeah, but even so, we can't act, unfortunately. It's not unless one of the villains end up trying to attack us, we can't fight back." With then soon Ida saying, how has that stopped you before, Midoriya?" With then everybody looking at the glasses wearing team. With soon saying, "You were the one who was able to save me and was the one who made sure that I didn't do anything stupid when I tried to go after Stain. Because of that, I'm completely and utterly thankful. So, even if Miss Yu didn't give us permission and she decided to do this on her own, why would that stop you?" With soon Mineta having that of a serious look on his face. Within, Izuku couldn't help but smile, saying, "It's what I expect from one of my closest friends. Alright, so, Miss Yu, how would you like to do this?" As the green net having that of a satisfying smile on his face, but soon you having that of a bit of a blush, seeing the side of her boyfriend, seeing the side that makes him, the true Izuku Midoriya. And she came up and smiled, saying, "Well, personally, as a pro hero, I would basically take care of this situation by myself and basically inform any of the other pro heroes nearby. Unfortunately, since I can't use my phone, and that I'm most likely those robots outside will most likely take me to somewhere else in safety. So, how about this? You, Takeyama, pro hero, Mountain Lady, give you kids permission to use your quirks to ascend this tower to stop these villains and save the people of Island and those in the party as well. Then hearing this, all of them couldn't help but smile and be happy, with soon even Izuku saying, "That's good." With then soon Minessa saying, then let me go as well. With soon everybody looking at the blonde-haired support maker. With soon Izuku saying, Miss Shields, are you? Yeah, I want to help as much as I can. And besides, as somebody who knows Island system, you're going to need somebody to bring them down to save the heroes at the party. So, with hearing this, Izuku saying, I guess it makes sense. So, however, I think we might need to separate though. With hearing this, soon everybody was shocked and surprised. With soon Ochaka saying, "What do you mean, Deku?" Saying, "Well, most likely the villain. If we do ascend the tower, the villains inside the command room might send their own lackeys or possibly even the tower's defense system to take us on. So we have one team that will basically get the villain's attention, while the other team basically heads to the tower without them noticing." Within hearing this plan from Izuku, with then Mineta saying, "Then who's going to be in the second team?" With then Izuku saying, "I'll be in charge of the second team." With everybody looking at the greenette, with then saying, "And I'll be taking Miss Shields with me. After all, I can move pretty fast without them even noticing. And I have a way for me to get up to the tower without them noticing as well." With soon, you couldn't help but say, "It'll be pretty dangerous. So I'm guessing we're going to be taking the dangerous job. Isn't that right?" With then soon Izuku saying, "Sorry." With her saying, No, that's fine. I think we can handle this. Right, everyone?" With hearing this, everybody having that of a look of determination. With soon Shoto saying, "Midoriya," saying, "Yeah?" With soon Shoto having that of a smirk saying, "Good luck," saying, "Thanks." Same goes for you guys as well. With that, they all split off to heading to ascend the tower of Island to save those in need. As everything goes somewhat similar as canon to the movie, as they reach from floor to floor, facing against that of Wolfram's, goons and everything like that, with soon even encountering Bakugo. However, with him having that of One for All, his destructive power and speed and even control of his quirk is a lot more better than before. And even without Kirishima, with you there, who is still a seasoned pro after all, even with her quirk being that of gigantification, she's still useful in a fight. And thanks to her dating Izuku, she actually has a better control of her quirk than she did before, like control on how big she wants to be in an area that she's in. Given how much that Izuku tries to improve himself, she wants to improve herself just like her boyfriend. As they continue ascending the tower, still facing against the same obstacles and trials as before, such as the robots and drones being pretty aggressive as well. As for Izuku and Melissa, using Izuku's chakra, he's able to scale the tower pretty easily, as Melissa is holding on tight to the messy green net, with saying, "Are you okay, Miss Melissa?" With saying, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just never been up this high before without being inside, that's all." Saying, "Yeah, kind of a rush, isn't it? Just make sure to breathe in and out. Being this high can mess with your head and your breathing too." Saying, "Got it." Then she's saying, he's quite something else. With soon she remembering her time with Bakugo, as her first interactions with the spiky blonde was not really that of likable and favorable. I mean, Bakugo did seem quite arrogant and quite and aggressive towards anybody, but she could tell that he wasn't really that of a bad guy, just a little bit aggressive, that's all. But even so, she couldn't help but she also remembered that Bakugo wants to become a top-ranked hero and live up to Uncle Might's, expectations. Not only that, she even remembered that he wants to beat one person and to make sure that he doesn't stay behind, even though he wants to make sure that they also become the hero that they want to be as well. With Soon, she realized that the person that Bakugo was talking about was Izuku. With then soon, as sword hands from before realized, what the hell? Why do I hear that? As he goes down, he soon hears that of glass cracking and shattering, as he soon runs down the floors and realizes, what the hell? How the hell did you? Without even stopping, Izuku rushed towards Sword Hands, and he uses one of his nen abilities as he goes for an emitter ability. But soon he conjures that of flames around his body before dishing them out with that of a powerful blow from his punch, with soon sending him flying back upwards. Within soon, as the guy is now knocked out from that single punch. However, that punch soon alerted the other guards and other villains as well, with soon saying, "You ready? Come on. They're most likely going to be coming after us, but stay behind me." Saying, "Okay." With soon Izuku saying, "Really wish I could have brought my costume alongside my triggers. Well, it's a good thing I always come prepared, though. It's not my best trigger, but better than nothing." As he soon activates his trigger, when soon his Trion energy flows through his body, creating his Trion body, with having his temporary border outfit on. With then soon he pulls out his scorpion blades, with then saying, "Come on, let's do this!" As he rushes towards the villains, taking them out one by one at blinding speeds, with slicing through them pretty easily without even breaking that of a sweat, using his scorpion blades. With soon him and Melissa finally make it to that of the control room, as Melissa goes to the console and then finally overwrites the entire system, which not only that, allowing the heroes down at the party to finally fight back, with one of the villains saying, what just?" before being knocked out by one of the heroes. But then even All Might finally getting free. With soon he's already over his time limit. However, he does not care, as he needs to get to save his best friend. With soon Melissa taking that of a breath, with then she looking at Izuku, with that having that of a confident smile. But then even Izuku couldn't help but feel happy that now everything is taken care of. With soon Izuku soon looks at the monitor saying, "Hey, it looks like the villain is still out there, and he still has your dad." With soon Melissa sees on the monitor that it is true that the villain Wolfram still has David Shields and his assistant. With soon she's saying, "I gotta go help Dad." With then Izuku saying, "Not alone, you're not." With then the two look at each other and begin to head to the vault where David Shields and Wolfram are going. However, little did they know they also get a surprising guest that shows up too, saying, "You bastard! I hate... damn you, Deku! You just had to make a damn plan like this, didn't you?" With then both Izuku and Melissa saying, "Kachan? Bakugo!" With then as Bakugo saying, "So what are you just standing there for? Let's go! I already heard. We gotta go save All Might's first sidekick after all." With Bakugo running towards the vault. With then Izuku couldn't help but smile, saying, "Same old Kachan." As then they began to run towards the vault. Within, inside, they soon see, as they are about to get ready to go in, they soon began hearing the conversation that this entire, attack was staged by David Shield to get back his device that will allow a person to amplify their quirks with no drugs or injection whatsoever. Nothing like trigger. And within hearing this, Bakugo couldn't help say, "That bastard! So all of this was just a staged?" Within Izuku saying, "No, it wasn't." I think with Melissa, not even listening to both Izuku and Bakugo, walks in saying, "Daddy, why? Why?" With David completely caught off guard and surprised, saying, "Melissa, why would you do this? Why would you involve all the innocent people, the heroes, into this, and the faculty here at Island, into this, and this attack? Please answer me, why?" With soon, David couldn't help but say, I understand that it's hard to believe that I would do all this, but I had to, especially for my device here." With soon was saying, isn't that the same device that the board told you that they confiscated and took away from you? What's so important about it? With then Izuku saying, "It has to do with All Might, does it, sir?" With soon, as it wasn't Izuku who says this, it was Bakugo. With then saying, "Bakugo, but yes, it does. You are from Japan. You know how much All Might has barely been seen in the public eyes. The hero that's around 24/7 saving people's lives all the time. The symbol of peace is barely around. The world needs All Might. And with this device, he'll be able to go back to his original form, his prime. He'll be able to... All Might will still live on. With this device, it'll amplify a person's quirk tenfold without any need of drugs such as trigger to even amplify it, or even genetic quirk modification as well. With this, All Might will be able to go back to what he used to be." Within, Bakugo saying, "And you think that's exactly what All Might wants?" With soon, David was caught off guard, hearing Bakugo scream, saying, "There's no way in hell! All Might, the greatest hero of all time, would basically take the easy way out. If he would go down, he would go down fighting. That's the kind of person he is. And like hell, he would even go down in the first place. I thought somebody like you, somebody who was supposed to be his first friend, would understand that." With soon, David was caught off guard with Bakugo's words. With soon, Izuku saying, "He's right, Mr. Shields." With Izuku soon coming in, saying, "Who are..." As Izuku cuts him off, saying, "My name isn't important. Right now, what's happening is that the villains that you hired, the supposed performers, are basically real villains. And most likely, they all came here for the very thing that you have in your hands." With then hearing this, David saying, "But no, that can't be. Why would they..." With soon, metal-like spikes began to come towards both Izuku, Bakugo, and Melissa. With soon, Izuku dodges it. However, Bakugo grabs onto Melissa as he making sure that she doesn't get hit. With soon, David saying, "Melissa, no, stop! She's not supposed to be. With soon the case that the support device that was taken by his assistant, saying, "What? But why?" Saying, "Sir, I understand. I understand the reason why you want this device so important. However, I worked so hard on it too. I wanted to work so hard on it. Hopefully that maybe one day I can gain a lot of money, all the support from such an amazing and a great device. However, after it was taken, I felt like all that hard work was for nothing. I don't want to lose. I don't want to go down not being able to do anything." So, with soon going to Wolfram saying, "Here, take it. You said that once you give it to your employer, I will be able to get the recognition I deserve, right?" Saying, yeah, I did say that. But I also don't want any loose ends by any chance." With soon, Wolfram pulls out a gun as he's about to fire at the man before David knocks him out of the way, and soon he was shot in the shoulder. As the three teens were shocked and surprised, with Melissa screaming, "Daddy, no!" With soon David basically trying to cover his bullet wound, but then saying, "Oh, Mr. Shields, there's no such thing as fake villains and actors. Either especially when there's a device like this that can amplify quirks. My employer really needs something like this, especially to amplify his own. But don't worry, your device will be put to good use after all. A use where it can be used to kill All Might." With hearing this saying, "No! But don't worry, we need to make multiple copies of the thing, so you're coming with us." With soon both Izuku and Bakugo saying, "Like hell you will!" With then Wolfram creates that of a metal wall, with then bringing it up. However, they did make cracks into it, with soon Izuku getting out of his trigger form, with then putting it back as he puts his trigger back up. But then Bakugo saying, "Damn it!" With him preparing another one for all infused explosion. But soon Izuku saying, hold back, Kachan," saying, "What? Why are you? Just give me a minute." With soon he places his hand on his chest, saying, "I prefer not having to use this, but we're in a rush. I hope I can handle this." With soon, and as his spiritual energy, his reishi begins to flow all across his body, with soon on his back, his Zanpakuto emerges, being the long Itachi katana, Yusa. With then, he draws the blade, but soon, he soon slams the blade down to the ground, creating that of a blast full of spiritual energy, being that of a small version of a Getsuga Tensho, as he cuts right through it. With soon, both Bakugo and Melissa were shocked, saying, "Come on, we gotta go now!" With then, the both of them nod as they rush towards that of the Roos helipad, where soon David was thrown to a helicopter, with Wolfram also getting onto it with the support device, as he soon gets on his phone saying, "I have it, sir. And I expect to get paid for this after all. Hell, I didn't even need your secondary quirk to get the job done." With soon, as he couldn't hear the person on the other line saying, "Oh yeah, don't worry. We did have a little complications, but I do have both the inventor and the device as well. And if he isn't cooperating, you have your ways of making him work for it." With soon, as the helicopter was about to leave, but soon it was cut down with one solitary slash. With then Wolfram saying, "What?" With then as Bakugo rushes towards the helicopter in using full surge, saying, got you! As instead of grabbing onto Wolfram or the support case, he grabs onto David instead. With soon, David was shocked and surprised, saying, "What? But why?" As then, Bakugo lands back onto the rooftop. As he lays David down, as he's still quite a bit of pain due to the gunshot wound. As Melissa runs to her father, saying, Dad, are you okay?" Saying, "I'm fine, but why? Why, Bakugo? Why didn't you?" Saying, the old me wouldn't have hesitated to go and destroy that villain bastard, and probably the case as well. However, a certain someone told me that a person's life is more important than the villain. With soon, he glances at Izuku, with Izuku smiling, with then saying, "We may not have been able to beat the villain, but at least we are able to get the cake. Basically prevent them from even leaving the island right now. That helicopter isn't going anywhere." With then seeing the destroyed helicopter and no sign of Wolfram or the case. With soon, Izuku noticed this. However, he knows that that he's going to most likely fight against Wolfram again, thinking, "Hang on, Mr. Shields, I'll heal you up." With then putting you as he sheaths Yusa, as he's saying, "Come on, Yusa, at least allow me to use my ninjutsu healing arts, at least first aid." With soon, as he places his hands on David Shields' shoulder, with soon, he begins feeling his chakra, even for a bit, saying, "There it is. Now just focus." With soon, as his chakra begins to stop the bleeding. With soon, David saying, You healed my wounds." Saying, "Yeah, sorry. Wait, do you have multiple quirks by any chance?" Saying, "If you're asking me if I'm anything like All for One, no. Just, I'm a one-of-a-kind kind of guy. That's all." With then, soon, something emerged from that of the helicopter wreckage as it being Wolfram. However, he's wearing that of the support device on his head, and not only that, his skin began to glow red, with his eyes whiting from that to black, and his irises looking purple. As then he soon lets out that of a massive roar and shout, and soon sends tons of metal spikes towards the four. With then Izuku pulling out Yusa once again and cutting through the spikes like they were nothing. With soon Bakugo soon destroying the other spikes as well with his explosions. With then Melissa grabbing onto her father, putting him to somewhere safety. With then soon Wolfram could help but say, "You damn brats, getting in the way. I swear, I may have screwed over this mission, but if I'm going down, I'm taking you bastards and this whole entire damn tower with me." With then all of the metal across the tower begins to gather around Wolfram, as it soon creates that of a massive tower of metal. With then Izuku saying, "Looks like he isn't really going to go down so easily," and with preparing Yusa. With then Bakugo's explosions crackling across his palms, saying, "Looks like not." With then Bakugo saying, "Hey, want to make a bet?" Saying, "Really? At this time?" With soon saying, "How about if one of us beats him? If I beat him, your victory at the sports festival is non-void." With soon Izuku's eyes saying, "Are you serious?" With saying, "I'm dead serious. I can tell you were even though I know those teachers told you to hold back, you actually went all out against me. So right now, I want to see it. I want to see the full extent of what you can do right now. And if I can beat that by beating him, then it proves I'm the best. With soon Izuku saying, you never change. But at least you got a goal to do. With then saying, all right, you're on. With then soon Izuku saying, strike through Matasyoshi Yusa. With then soon he switches Yusa into its Shikai form as it creates that of bladed gauntlets and boots. With soon he gets prepared. He prepares in his own unique fighting style. With then soon the two rushing towards Wolfram as he creates tons of spikes and even tries sending out that of punches of metal towards the two as Bakugo destroys them with one for all explosions and going at full surge to at least that of 10%. Izuku punching and kicking, slicing through each and every one of the spikes and punches as well with his Shikai Zanpakuto as they go beyond their limits, pushing past on what they are capable of, trying to defeat this one villain. With soon Wolfram basically sending another metal-infused fist, but this time it's a lot more stronger and powerful that it pushes the two heroes in training back for a bit. As the two are struggling, however, it's soon destroyed. Within, both Izuku and Bakugo were shocked as they soon see that of a powerful figure, a figure that stands right in front of them as it being their teacher and mentor, All Might. As they both scream, All Might! With then saying, you two have done quite a bit to stand your ground to take this guy down. For that, I commend you. Saying it, young Midoriya, thank you for holding everything down until I could come. Now, it's time for me to bring this villain down. Right here and now, because I am here. With soon, All Might rushes towards Wolfram at full speed. Within, both Bakugo and Izuku look at each other. But soon, the two couldn't help but have that of a smile. Bakugo's being that of a feral grin, and Izuku having that of a confident smile. As they rush towards their teacher and mentor. With then, All Might destroying each and every spike, holding nothing back. With soon saying, it's over, villain! With All Might was about to deal a devastating punch towards him. However, Wolfram grabs him by his throat. As soon saying, with then he soon strikes him in his weak spot. With Suit saying, what? But how? Saying, looks like this quirk was useful. It didn't just amplify my already powerful quirk, but it also gives me a chance to stand my own against you, All Might. It looks like All for One was right, that I needed it. With Suit saying, All for One. And that means, yep, he was the one who wanted me to take this device. But seeing on how much that I didn't just amplify my main quirk, but also this super strength and durability quirk too. I don't think I'd be able to give it back to him if I wanted to. Now, I wonder how it feels when I kill the symbol of peace. With Wolfram was about to bring back his fist alongside multiple metal spikes towards him. Within, soon the spikes were destroyed by an explosion, and then Wolfram was soon kicked to the head, jaw first, before as it being Izuku's leg, as he soon brings it down with that of a high kick, with soon cutting his face with his Zanpakuto bladed boots. With soon Wolfram loses control of his tower and lets go of All Might. With soon All Might landing on his feet. However, he coughs up blood and his time limit is starting to reach its limit. But soon, Bakugo saying, hey, All Might, you hanging in there? With Suit saying, I'll be fine, young Bakugo. Thank you, young Midoriya, for helping me as well. You too, young Bakugo. Saying, that guy, his quirk is really something else. Especially if he's working with All for One, right? Saying, yes. So that means, with Soon, Bakugo couldn't help but have more of a feral grin. Saying, then I guess it's three of us should be working together now. Better odds than we have. Soon, Buck is saying, I'd rather me handling it myself, but whatever. Hey, Deku, with saying, we'll put that bet on hold for now, since All Might is here and it ain't just the two of us anymore. Saying, yeah, sure, Kachan. Within, as spikes and fists were coming right at them, soon Izuku screams out, Getsuga Tensho! As he sends that of a Getsuga Tensho from his fist, destroying all of the metal fists and spikes, with soon Bakugo and All Might get the opening that they need as they're rushing towards Wolfram, with then ice begins to appear alongside that of electricity as it being from Shoto and Kaminari. Within, a barrage of cannons and even that of debris begins to fall onto the spikes as well, coming from Uraraka and Momo, as the rest of Class 1A, those who helped them ascend to the tower, began to help out, with even Yu finally showing up and going to her fully grown size. However, doing so ripped her dress, but thank God she's not completely naked though, with soon she helping out, stopping many of the fists and spikes, helping out the three get there even closer, with soon Wolfram getting annoyed at all of this as he's pushing his quirk and the support device to their limits, with then as Izuku dealing a flurry of punches, kicks, and Getsuga Tenshos to get closer. Bakugo basically spinning around, dodging each and every strike before launching powerful explosions. And All Might always dealing that of powerful one-for-all punches. With soon, all three of them get close before Wolfram tries one last-ditch effort as he creates that of a powerful infused metal wall. With soon, both Bakugo and All Might destroy the wall without even breaking a sweat, with then soon giving Izuku the chance that he needs. With soon, he was preparing that of another Getsuga Tensho punch. With soon saying, damn it, I'm low, my reishi levels are starting to go down this low. With soon, Yusa as then saying, come on, I need. With soon, he begins feeling something as he feels like his senses have basically improved to superhuman levels as he begins feeling his Cosmo, saying, but how? Well, soon, a voice in his head saying, you better make it count, partner. With soon saying, Yusa. With then, he begins moving his arms in the constellation of the Pegasus, with saying, Wolfram, your villainy ends here. Because you want to know why? With then Wolfram getting surprised, saying, because I am here. Getsuga Tensho Ryo Senken. With soon, he launches a Getsuga Tensho. However, instead of just being one, as it being that of thousands of punches that feel like that of a Getsuga Tensho, as feeling this barrage and onslaught from that of the 15-year-old Greenette, Wolfram began feeling the pain before soon a normal punch from his gauntlets soon sends Wolfram flying, and then even the device begins to fly off of him. Within seeing all this, David soon saw a figure that looked just like All Might from Izuku, as David couldn't help but smile and think, maybe I shouldn't be worried after all. I think the future is in good hands now. With then, Izuku begins to land, but soon he begins realizing, I was able to access my Cosmo through my Zanpakuto, even though I still wasn't able to do anything else. Yusa, did you? With soon saying, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, just this once. With if you want to figure out the others, do it yourself. With then soon his gauntlets soon revert back to his katana form, with then sheathing his Zanpakuto before it soon went back into his inner soul. With then Bakugo saying, hey, Deku, saying, yeah? Saying, nice job. With saying, really? You're really complimenting me, saying, don't take it so easily, asshole. With soon Izuku saying, yeah, I get it. With soon the two looking at the horizon as the sun begins to set, as they've been fighting almost all night. With soon All Might walking towards David, as he's finally in his small might form. Soon saying, Toshi, I'm sorry I put you and everyone else into this mess. Saying, it's okay, David. Honestly, I get it. I think young Bakugo has already told me everything. Saying, I don't hate you. If anything, I get the reason why you did what you did. But you don't need to worry anymore. Saying, yeah, I finally get it. I finally understood what you mean. Even if you go, the next generation will pick up your slack. With then looking at both Izuku and Bakugo together, standing side by side. With soon All Might couldn't help but smile as well. With soon Melissa saying, Midoriya, Bakugo. With soon saying as she soon hugs both Izuku and Bakugo. With Bakugo saying, what the hell are you doing? Saying, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything. With soon Izuku saying, what about you? Hey, you did just as much as we did. I don't think none of us could take care of the security system. Not only that, bring your dad back to his senses as well. With soon saying, maybe not, maybe, but even so, it's reasons like that is why I respect heroes like you guys. With then Izuku couldn't help but smile, but Bakugo began to blush a little bit. With soon Izuku saying, Kachan, are you blushing? Saying, either say something like that again and I'll kill you right here and now. Got it, Deku? Within Izuku shrugging off saying, all right, I get it. Totally. With soon he sees all of their classmates. However, he's mostly staring at both Yu, Momo, and Ochako, as he's saying, I'll let you guys be. With soon walking towards the three girls, but then Bakugo looking at Izuku's face as he seemed somewhat happy and calm, especially when he looked at that of Round Face, Spike Tail, and that giant lady. With soon he realized, wait, he isn't. Within the day goes, everything comes to an end at Island, as those in Class 1A who were able to come to Island finally meet up with each other and begin explaining what happened last night, with some actually kind of thankful that they're all right, while some actually feeling somewhat downcast that they didn't be able to, that they were unable to, fight back and help out any way that they can. With David Shields, he soon being suspended for his work, and most likely his name might, well, be anonymous and go down in infamy. But even so, he knows that his daughter will become a great support inventor, just like him, with soon, both with Izuku, Bakugo, and All Might. With soon saying, so, All for One is making his move, saying, yeah, his first move was at the USJ, with then Bakugo saying his second was at Hosu, and then All Might saying, and his current one was here in Island. What does it mean? With soon, Izuku saying, I believe his first and second moves were all Shigaraki's doing. However, this one seems like it was done seems like something All for One would think of. Not only that, still and the villains, they were basically trained. They're unlike the villains we fought at I fought at the USJ, or the Nomus I fought at Hosu. These villains were completely and utterly trained. They know how to use their quirks, they knew what they were doing, and they did everything so quietly that no one but those inside the tower knew what was going on. So that means that, within Bakugo saying, All for One and Shigaraki have their own motives and own goals. That means the League of Villains leaders aren't so, well, connected or quite, well, supportive in their endeavors. With soon All Might saying, it seems like that's the case. But even so, whatever the plans that All for One, Shigaraki, or the League has, they'll always fail. Because heroes like you two will always stand for what's right and protect those in need. With soon hearing this, the two can help but smile. However, internally, Izuku was debating, thinking, should I tell them? Should I tell them that Tomura Shigaraki is most likely weighing his options? Especially on the conversation I had with him back at the mall about especially knowing his true identity. With soon thinking, maybe another time. Right now, I think it's just best if I can enjoy my vacation while I can. Because if I don't, with soon looking back at you basically with everyone in Class 1A, with Mineta still keeping his distance from that of the size quirk using pro heroine, and she currently talking to that of Momo, Ochako, and Jiro alongside Mina as well as the girls who aren't part of Izuku's relationship is wanting to know why a pro heroine is here, and also know Ochako and Momo on a first name basis. With soon Izuku saying, my vacation, let's just hope this vacation doesn't become too, well, overwhelming, because I'd rather enjoy the peace and quiet while we can. With then soon All Might saying, oh right, that makes sense. You all still have your, well, summer camp training. With soon All Might saying, after this, do we even need it? With then all three heading back to the classmates of Class 1A. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. And that's the end of the Island movie arc. I originally was thinking of having Izuku basically take care of everything by himself again, like I did for the past couple arcs. But I realized that I can't just have Izuku basically constantly save the day all the damn time. And honestly, I always thought that Wolfram was a lot more dangerous than he, well, appeared to be. So there's that too. I wanted to give Bakugo a lot more screen time as well, given that he is the successor of One for All. So yeah, as for the next part, most likely after that, I probably won't be uploading any more parts, given that I'm still suffering a little bit of writer's block. So yeah, any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to read them. Also, please hit that like button if you guys like this video. Subscribe if you want to check out my channel. Hit that bell notification to keep it the update when I upload. Also, check out my Discord, gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All linked in the description below. So, all that said, this is Mooky signing out. Take care, everyone. And Shiro, finish it off, my girl.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!